circle everything. I am Shannon Green, trainer at Effect Fitness. Stay tuned for my video right here on Social Goals.
Say one thing before we started the show too. You're not having a good time. Wait, if you're not having a good time, you're wasting your time. You say that every night.
Situationships, and all things. Thank you so much.
Daddy Yum Yum, 265 gallons of pure milk chocolate. And you are watching the Social Goals.
Hey, now welcome to Verbal Elixir with Avi and Nada. Hey. So we are talking about how men can talk themselves out of some sex, which we as women we have all experienced. Like they say the wrong thing and we are I'm talking about completely turned off. Like
Right.
Sahara Desert. Like you have completely turned me off. Okay, so what was your thoughts on that? What's your thoughts?
I'll just say this. If you think that you're going to get something, that you're planning on getting something, don't get the talking too extra because you more than likely going to say something that's gonna turn me off. But I'm going to say turn the other person off. So you just say the wrong thing and it's just
So what is
makes me
something?
say no.
What are some things that's like that's like a immediately turn off?
First of all, if like I said, you think you come in and you're gonna get some, don't talk about it. Don't talk about what you're gonna do, what you think you're gonna do, how it's gonna be, because it's normally the opposite of what you said.
And see me, I'm
Every
different.
time.
I'm different because I need.
You want to hear it?
Yeah, I'm
I
nasty.
want to hear it. It
I'm
just
nasty.
turns me off. It's
I'm
just
nasty.
good.
Yes, tell me.
Mm-mm.
Well, I have a kink. Praise
Don't
anyway.
tell me, show me. When you tell me, it makes me say, ugh.
Now, what turns me off is you telling me I need to cook a meal for you.
Yeah.
I need to, come clean your house or something. Like, I ain't doing none of that shit. Like, what? Hold on now. Like, that would turn me off. Or, you talking about somebody or, you bashing somebody like another woman used to.
Yeah, I don't want to hear nothing about your past.
Yeah, like if you bashing a woman that you used to talk more, 9 times out of 10 you still want the motherfucker. That's just from my personal experience. Like you probably still want to fuck her.
That's probably true.
Yeah, so we ain't gonna do that. So
Yeah.
so yeah, that's just me. But I can't say this. Oh, and then guys who are like they're not. I would say this, like they're not enthused enough. Like I said, I have a.
So you're one of those people that want to know what they're getting themselves into.
Kinda.
I think I'd rather leave it unknown
Surprise. The
Because
element of
I'm
surprise.
telling you, when you get to talking to me and saying you're gonna do this and you're gonna do that, and then you get in that moment and you do the opposite, and it's horrible.
So,
No.
y'all don't know. Of course, Nada knows. I used to sell sex toys. So, my name used to be Luscious Lips. That was my name. Now, do you want to share everybody? What was your name? I gave. Well, we had to name ourselves when I used to host my parties.
They don't want to know.
You don't want to. So I used to sell toys, and I loved it. However, it was just time consuming. That's why I stopped. You know, you gotta think about these parties come back to back to back, and then I would start seeing some things and like, oh, hold on now, I'm just selling the product. I ain't selling this. But
You're not in control of what happens with the product.
yeah, okay, listen, all I did was just sell product. I ain't sell my own coochie now. Shit. Ain't doing that.
We had some fun nights.
It was fun.
Yes. Those parties are fun.
They are. But see,
So-
uh-huh.
Go ahead.
Oh, see, me, that's why I'm okay. Okay, I can't say this. I like a build up. You know, so when we do get that first moment, I get it. The first time usually don't be
It's not good.
the best
Mm-mm.
for women.
It depends.
It depends.
Yeah.
It depends on the level of like that you like this man.
I'm not going all out. I'm just here. I'm here. The first time
I ain't going all out.
I'm just here, and I'm just, we're just gonna see what you got. I'm gonna have to build myself up to do anything.
She said build it up.
Gotta build it up.
Hey, listen, you don't get everything at once.
No.
Furthermore, 8 times out of 10, we ain't getting no orgasm anyway. And men don't like to hear that. They don't really like to hear that. We are really, really good at faking
You
it.
wanna know why?
Why?
Because a man gonna come first.
Yeah.
He normally comes first.
Yeah.
2 good minutes.
So I've been on the dating age spectrum. I've had men almost 10 years younger and almost 10 years older. I can always truly say that the guy I dated, who was like a little bit older than me, they were I wouldn't say boring, but they were stuck in their ways. Nothing new. They didn't want to try nothing new. Toys or anything like that.
For whatever reason, some men are interested in toys.
That's so boring. It's so boring.
I don't really know.
I'm not saying I'm
a
gonna
lot
stick something up
about
your
toys.
ass.
Yeah, please.
I'm not, because I ain't doing that.
Leave
I'm
it
glad
alone.
at that.
But when it comes to sex toys, let me see. The only sex toys I know about is the ring,
Okay. I
the
like
rose.
I've never tried
I've tried it. The ring, the rose. That's really it, and the numbing spray. That's it. I don't know anything about
that numbing spray. Yeah. Yeah.
But other than like toys, I don't know anything about no toys. I've never.
I wouldn't say I'm a professional at knowing the toys, but
I'm not about
I
toys.
do know.
You name your toy.
Okay, so the last toy that I bought was I was overseas.
They have them over there?
No, I had to order that.
Oh, I'm about to say.
I had to order it.
Wait a minute.
And it was a Tracy doll. It was like viral on like Facebook and like Instagram. And I was like, listen, I ain't about to be struggling these 9 months. So I bought it. And that's the last one that I bought. Although I'm telling you, like, I used to sell sex toys. I don't have like an abundance of it. Like, I still got like some swings and stuff, left over. I don't use those. Like,
You got some handcuffs?
I do. That is a trust factor. That's a true trust factor because you ain't about to tie me up. You might want to beat me to smithereens or something. But yeah, I ain't doing that. But yeah, okay, y'all. So, so I had a date. Did I say about this date? I didn't say you. Oh, we didn't get you. So I had a date, y'all.
When was it?
It was like last week.
No.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
It was a date? Like
Yes.
a spend the night date?
No,
Like a date during the day?
it was.
You go over date or you meet me in public date?
We gonna get some food. Let's go
Okay.
get some food. You
Okay.
feed me type date.
Okay.
And all he could talk about was himself. And I was just so disappointed. I was so disappointed. Because it's like, you got something fine sitting in front of you. Talk about me. I know that's selfish. I know
I'm
that's
not gonna
selfish.
say. When you say talk about you, what you want to say? You want to tell you how good you look?
Yes. Yes.
First of all, y'all should have been engaging in each other. He should have been asking you questions. You should have been asking him questions. Were you not asking him questions?
I did.
What you asking?
But they always reverted back to his ass.
So did you volunteer any information about yourself?
No. But I'm going to do it again. So.
You gonna go on a date with him?
Hell yeah.
You like him?
Kind of.
Whoever you ask first, she like you. So don't talk about yourself, okay?
Yeah, I do. Okay, y'all. So, I was a guest on the podcast. What was it? Last week?
Last Monday?
Last Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And so, shout out to, I think they are Lethal Logic. So, shout out to them. And their
Let's get into this.
Let's get
into this. Go ahead.
Their topic was, why do women deserve less?
We deserve less?
Why do women deserve less?
I deserve it all.
Right. Okay. So his logic, but it was I forgot their names, maybe Wood and but their logic was because women now tend to not, cook, clean, XYZ. They're not deserving of the good things that a man could bring.
I got something in the oven right now.
Because we cook, like we actually do cook. Our house is clean. Kids are taken care of. Careers. Like I say, is my education, our degrees, our careers. That's for us.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I try to explain to them. These are for us. So the topic came up of what do women bring to the table. I always say this. I have been like this. I bring nothing to the table. Nothing.
The last conversation we had about you bringing nothing to the table.
Zero. Nothing. Because as a man, your table should already be prepared. You should be already have a foundation set. Your foundation should be set. That's obvious.
Yeah.
It should be.
But,
Just like my foundation should be set too.
So if your foundation is set and his foundation is set, then that means you're bringing something, right?
No.
You just gonna hold all your stuff in your pocket?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm not bringing nothing, but I can tell you this: I'm tired of paying bills by myself. So if you come in and you think that I'm gonna be paying bills, I will make sure you eat every night. If I gotta cook, if I have to buy food, I've said it before. I'm gonna make sure that you eat. You don't ever have to worry about that. The house gonna be clean. Everything gonna be in order. And I will pay some bills, but I ain't paying all of them.
At all.
I ain't paying all of them.
At all.
And we need. I do want in my next situationship.
Relationships.
Situationship. Because I don't know about no relationship. So my next situationship, we need to have a date night at least once a week. Whether it's you come over, I come over, we can chill, we can watch TV. But we need to have time where it's just me and you.
Mm-hmm.
We can even go somewhere. I want to put some clothes on, but I'm looking. We need to have a date night.
Okay.
Must have a date night. Like I don't care how bad the week was, we still going on this date.
I can say every other week for me.
I
can tolerate every other week.
We ain't got to see each other, but you will be ready for.
I have a busy.
You make time for what you want, and I'm making time for a date. I need a date. I need that because I work all week. From my morning starts at 4:30 a.m. till 3 p.m. That is my work day. So I get up at 4:30, get myself together, drop my daughter off, be to work by 6. From 6 to 3, I am working.
Right.
I'm fighting to keep my eyes open. So that's my Monday through Friday, and sometimes that's Saturday, Sunday too. You know what I'm saying? So if I happen to get a day off during the week, I'm looking forward to seeing,
Right.
Like I'm mommy always, mommy. I need whatever, and that's fine. I love that. But I do need some excitement in my life.
Right.
Because it's getting,
And see, I went through the dating stages, with a young child. Because me and my ex-husband, like, divorced. Ooh. I'm going to say we separated. My daughter was, like, maybe 4, 5-ish. So.
Damn, she was 4 or 5?
Yeah.
Damn, she's grown now.
Yeah, she's 14. So.
She tell you what she don't like.
Oh. Yeah. So I went through, like, that stage of, you know, dating men and I got my baby this week.
Oh, a man don't understand.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I have a guy that'd be like, he'd be like, you want to go? I can't go. I have a kid. She can come. No, she's not coming.
No.
She cannot come. She can't come. She's not coming. I really don't want to go nowhere anyways. But still, she ain't coming. You're not coming. We can talk on the phone.
Do you like him?
I'm going to be honest with you.
You don't.
I don't like anybody. I have one. I don't know. I have one person that I have a feeling for. So it's beyond like, of course. But other than that, you know, no.
Why? I mean, because, like, dating is collecting data. You know, like,
I don't want no data. I don't want
you want no data?
No. Leave me alone.
Dating is time consuming. So I'm not on, like, this dating prowl. But it just seems like the men that I did like at one point, they are not stepping up. It's like, well, shit, you know. Yeah.
I'm not going to say I went out, but I stepped out last night. Just to kind of just.
Case the scene?
Yeah. It wasn't no men outside.
They was all later.
No. I had one guy approach me where I was last night and say, he was drunk. He was young, of course. He was like, yeah, you got braces. They just doing something to me. And I was like, okay.
That's a turn off. Yeah, that's a turn. Get out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Like, I think he said, your skin pretty. I'm like, okay. And then he was
I
gone.
like that.
He was gone.
But
But I know he was younger than me. He was younger than me. They were, it was a group of them, but they were all younger. You just tell by how they were acting. I was like, yeah.
Would you date someone younger than you?
I've never liked the young guys. I've always wanted someone older than me. But I'm open. I mean, I'll try.
Young ones.
But when I look at someone younger, I'm like, okay, the ones that are older, they are already not older than me in the mind. So if you're younger than me with your age,
right,
I gotta rock you to sleep.
Yeah.
So
you do.
Probably not.
Emotionally, because I've dated a guy who was much younger than me, and I mean, I genuinely liked him. However, what I told him was, you need to experience the world. You need to go be a hoe. You need to do something productive besides be up under my ass. You know, and I really did like him. I liked him a lot. What you did? What you made that face? I did. Okay. I did. What? That's what I'm talking about. Uh-huh. I did like him, but he was just young. He was young, and I just, you know, the attachment part of me, like, that's enough. Like, you too attached. You know, don't. And I think I was like his first serious older woman. So essentially, he was kind of clingy, and it's like, I need you not to be attached to me, okay? And of course, Donata still thinks that, Donata and my other homegirl thinks that I need to give him another try. Like,
what's out here? Tell me that. And I'm saying that because I have a friend. I have friends that live in Dallas. Have a friend that lives in California. So I have a guy friend live in California. I have a guy friend, girlfriend live in Dallas. More girlfriends in Dallas, and my friends in Dallas, one of my friends have someone moved out there with that person. The other one lived there now, and has lived in a few different towns in Texas, and still don't have nobody. And my friend in California, the conversation me and him have all the time is like, you see so many, I know the women out there, you know, the women, don't get me wrong, us women down south be pretty. It's something about a woman from down south, honestly. But when you go to those different places, of course, they're made up. They've made themselves look how they want to look. They're nice looking. They're pretty women.
Right.
You don't want that. So what do you want? So what is out here? Because I'm...
Okay. For me,
and
I just know what I would be getting.
I've heard too before. My uncle actually told me this. Most of the time, when it comes to us having a man, that man most of the time be right in my face. It's just not what we want. I'm sure my man have been in my face, but if I don't want you, I'm just gonna be.
You see what I'm saying?
But
Like,
still, but I have in my case, they don't be worth nothing. The dude that you're actually talking about. He's not a bad dude at all. He's young, but he's not a bad dude.
No. And no. I can say he just. I know it's the potential of he would be too attached and.
You may be attached.
Possibly.
Okay. Be attached to me, please. Be attached. Don't hold on. Be attached, but do not be so attached to where you mad and you want to kill me and yourself.
Nah, he ain't gonna do that.
Don't do that.
He be on my titty. Tough. Like, God dang, boy.
I don't know. I just feel
He's
like
a breastfed baby or something. Shit.
I just feel like right now it has been a year for me being by myself.
Out of a relationship.
Living on my own.
So how has this year truly been? Because I know that first year out of that, like, especially out of that serious relationship, it's like a roller coaster. It was a roller coaster for me.
What you mean?
Like, up and down, up and like, I
Yeah.
love him, I don't. I love him, I don't.
It's
I love
up
him,
and
I
down.
don't.
Up and down.
Up and down.
And I fight myself all the time. I'm like, okay, what is it? What are you doing? So now I'm just I'm where I'm trying to put it in the back of my mind and focus on what's my next goal. Like what I want to do for myself next. I told myself that this summer I'm gonna try to start going places. I don't know, because I don't be interested, but I'm gonna try to start going places. Not per se to meet people, but just start going places, getting some fresh air. I'm ready to make a move with my life, so I want to focus on that. I just want to kind of live a little bit, but I do want to stay. It's like I do want something more. I don't want to. Of course, no one wants to be by themselves. No, but I'm going to ride this out for a while because it's needed.
Yeah.
It's needed.
Yeah.
I need this time to get to know me.
Yeah.
The 30-something-year-old me. Yeah, the 30-something.
It's different.
It's different.
And I
Because
listen.
the 20-something-year-old had a little bit more patience, but now I don't have any patience. Now I am like I it's probably not a good thing, but I'm not that person that can, like I said, don't tell me you need to show. You need to show me. Because and that can be kind of like a tricky thing to say because people can show you, but they may not show you when you actually want to see it.
Right.
Or somebody may say, "Hey, I'm gonna show." Like it can be tricky. Like I think I don't have no patience. You either need to tell me straight up what it is. You need to show me now in this moment exactly what it is.
I agree.
Like I can't give you no week to tell me, no month to show me. I block somebody. So,
Listen,
and I block.
you got to.
I block them because I've stopped talking to you. I mean, because all we do is talk. We just talking, and
I'm on that verge. It's the people in my phone. That's all we do.
We
is
just
talk.
talk.
I'm 2 seconds from not responding anymore.
But
Like,
what-
okay, you're irritating me.
yeah, we're just talking. But why are you telling me all this stuff and you ain't doing none of it? You the one
Yeah.
telling me. So
Yeah.
I was like,
Cause all you doing is texting me. You ain't nothing but a virtual pen pal. Like
and
this.
don't text me. Know what you're doing.
Duh.
If you can say what you're doing,
You know what I'm doing.
but
It's
don't
Monday through
If
Friday.
you text me 2 times. And that depends too, because if I like a person and he texts me and say what I'm doing, then that means he's thinking about me, so it's different. But if it's someone that ain't giving me nothing and it's just like we just talking and we're barely talking, you ain't gotta feed me.
It's irritating.
I don't need to hear that.
It's 100% irritating.
I don't hear that. No.
100% irritating.
And I would get my number changed if I didn't do hair. I really want a new number, but when you change your number, you have to change everything.
True. I've had
So-
the same phone number since I was 17.
I've had this number.
Almost 20 years.
I've had this number here since when I first started at AT&T in 2014.
So
I
you had a
number
different-
2015.
So you had a different
I had a
number
different-
when you
When I
started
first started,
AT&T.
so I've had this number for a little while, so I'm just chilling. But I'm ready to just be like, oh, nobody's called, no one has the number. That's where I'm at now.
Yeah. I get what you're saying with that, because I'm almost to the point of all you're doing is just texting me, and at this point, like what are we doing? Because at this, like I said, you're a virtual pen pal. Please get the fuck off my phone. And I'm sick of it.
Again, like if I'm talking to somebody and I'm interested in the person and I'm doing hair, I pick up my call because I can talk to you. I can't text you.
Yeah,
I'm not a texter.
I have to remind myself, because I'll text before I give you a call.
And when I'm at work, I'm not even supposed to have my phones out. So a lot of times I try to not even open a message until I know I can respond. Because if I open it and I cannot respond, you're never gonna get a response because I forgot about it.
Your reader see that? I don't know. Oh, you care? Oh.
No.
Mine is. I want you to see when I've ignored you.
No. And that's I don't want to do that no more because I didn't tell dude that I wasn't interested in. I don't know if my reader see was on or not, but
I don't think you've ever had them on.
no, you need to wonder if I read it, if I haven't read it, or just wonder.
See,
just make yourself sick about
The
it.
petty in me sees. And then, okay, so.
And then I know I had told this person when I first started talking to him, he used to have his red receipt on, and at the time he had a busy work schedule. So, like, a lot of times he would always say, I opened your message and I meant to reply back. I just got busy. I didn't.
I've done that before.
And I understood it, but I was like, hey, turn your read receipt off for me. You keep it off for everybody else. Turn it off for me. Because when I see that you done read my message, I'll be like, you didn't read. You still didn't reply back.
Yeah.
I got attitude.
Yeah.
I feel away.
Because the least you can do is heart the bitch.
Or when you
like the
read
bitch.
it and I see them dots and no message never come.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel away.
That quick. Quick.
How do you turn the dots off so nobody know I'm texting you back?
I don't know.
I need to turn them off. I don't like that either.
I don't know. But I do know all it takes is and the message is sent.
Or at least like it or something.
Yeah. So when people say, "Oh, I just didn't have enough time to respond," the to you was silent. They didn't have enough time to respond to you because they don't give a fuck. Because trust me, if I don't want to respond, I don't respond. I don't even open the message. Like, okay, so back to how do.
Hold on. So you one of them people that have 10,000 text messages?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I eventually open them.
Okay.
Sometimes, like, if I really don't want to be bothered, like, it's okay. So back to men talking themselves out of some coochie. So it's this guy, and I don't know why he still texts me, but he asks me, "What are you doing?" It is Monday through Friday. I work.
Gym.
I've said this over and over
School,
again.
mommy.
Okay, working out, the track, taking my daughter to her training, all of that. He still has the audacity to say, "Oh, I just want to cuddle." We're not fucking. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, no.
I'm like these men now.
You could have got it if you stopped asking me to cuddle.
I'm like, little baby, what he said, soon as I'm done, you can go and leave. I haven't had anything like that, but I think when I do get in a space where I start letting someone come over, when I open my eyes, you need to be walking out the door. You cannot lay.
Tough.
You cannot lay. You can't spin. Go home, please.
I'm the one who's gonna go home. Okay, depends.
And I think because I'm just in a space right now, I don't think I want to be bothered. So I'm just like, why are you here? Yeah. That's why I'm like, okay, maybe I should just chill because somebody told me too that you just mean your attitude bad. Okay, well, leave me alone.
I don't think so.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Somebody had to. One of my homeboys was like, I didn't think Donata had that type of personality.
Now I'm fun to be around.
Yeah, I was like,
and I'm funny. I'm gonna give you all the jokes for sure. For sure.
I said maybe because she's like really pretty, and the assumption is pretty girls are like really stuck up.
No,
that's what they think.
I give anybody the shirt off my my socks. I give you my socks.
So I was like, no, she real good. I can tell that I didn't expect that personality to be from her. That would be kind of offensive, but I get what he's saying. Like, okay.
Because when I go somewhere, like when I went somewhere last night, I went to a restaurant. I had some drinks there. So when we went to the bar, I didn't have any drinks. I had water. Because at that point, now I'm watching my surroundings.
Right.
So I guess maybe that comes off strong or different. And I know a guy said, "You want a drink?" I was like, "No, sir." It's not a bad thing. I'm just paying attention. I need to know what's going on.
Right.
You know?
Because you probably looking at me, waiting to see how much I drink.
Yeah, because I'm with two other people that are drinking. So if they're drinking, okay, I'm gonna make sure we're gonna get home.
Right.
And that's just, I don't know, that's just how I am.
Because now they looking like, oh, let's see how much they've had to drink.
But if I'm at home,
Let me buy her another drink.
but if I'm at home, I cannot drink somebody.
I have not had a drunken night. Listen,
Since COVID.
man,
We used to have some game nights, y'all, and I would be drunk so much alcohol to where I would come in. I would always go sit on the couch and go to sleep. Like I got videos or they're recording me and I'm asleep, and I wake up and the room is full. Like what is everybody at?
Gone.
I done messed up.
I done walk home across the street.
Now
Drunk.
I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep.
So maybe because I am paranoid, which I feel like I have to be paranoid.
Yeah, it's really
just
scary
because of my
nowadays
personal
in this world.
experience.
It's scary.
But yeah, you kind of have to, and that's why now I'm just, even if a man says you can come over, I know we ain't gonna do nothing, I'm not coming over because it's still that level of expectation of give me some pussy.
But when you come over and say I know we ain't gonna do nothing, that mean you thought about doing something.
Yeah, you did.
So
you did.
Don't come.
Yeah.
Don't come.
And I ain't. I ain't coming. I don't want to come over there because now, okay, like you said, that means you had it in your mind. Oh, we ain't gotta do nothing. We wasn't anyway.
Why you say we ain't got to?
We ain't got to.
I'm the one that's in control of this.
Right, it's not coochie.
But I just really think I don't want nobody to know where I stay.
I agree. And dang, I haven't had any company.
Have not had no company. And it's really peaceful when you don't have to worry about nobody popping up, nobody randomly knocking on your door. I was just in the neighborhood. No, the hell you was not. Don't be.
We've all had that experience.
You know, none of that. So
I used to have an ex. That motherfucker had turned loco for a
no, he wasn't no loco. He was just trying to get his woman back, and he just was throwing little rocks at the window because she ain't like she couldn't hit that door. But when he threw that rock, she was up. So
listen, he was throwing rocks at my window. That
didn't scare you though.
Yes, it did.
You open it up.
So what? Like, don't be throwing rocks.
I haven't had that experience. I think I would laugh. I would really be laughing. Like, are you serious?
Okay, the first time I might have chuckled a hee hee.
But
Okay,
then
but you
it
did it
became-
a few
yeah,
more
yeah.
times. It's like, alright, that is enough. Like, you don't know if I got somebody laid up in here with me.
And that's another thing. I see a lot, like I say, when I be at work, I watch, like, I look at all kinds of news articles, like, mainly for Houston. I think that's the location on my computer at work. So they pull up a lot of news reports in Houston. And, like, in Houston, you see a lot of women found dead or man has kidnapped woman or missing woman. And I'm just going to say this, ladies, if you're with a guy, a guy don't have a one time to tell me he gonna hurt me and my baby. And either I'm gonna hurt his ass or I'm gone. Cause I'm not gonna let you hurt me. I literally carry my gun everywhere. I got the car when I got home, I had it in my hand and it's ready. It's locked and loaded and ready. Like I'm always spare my life because I have someone that's dependent on me.
Right.
But if you're with a guy and he make you feel like he's gonna harm you, if he even raise his hand to hit you and he do not hit you, you need to leave.
Better not blink too hard.
Because if he do it once, he'll do it twice. And if he's drunk or under any kind of influence, he'll hurt you and didn't even realize he hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
Leave, ladies, because I ain't doing it.
I'm not either.
I'm not going to put my hands on no one either. I have before, but I'm not going to put my hands on anyone.
Listen.
Just because, I'm cautious now because I don't want anyone to put their hands on me. So, just, words of advice. It's not experience because I have not experienced that, but if you're with someone, I see it a lot in today's world, like today's time. Like these men are hurting these women and then they hurt themselves. So it's really no story after what happened, why you did that. Right. So I don't care if you're young, you're in love, you've been with 20 years. If you hit you get your ass out of there.
I think that's why I'm just so cautious now.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you don't have to do nothing. We ain't gotta do nothing, or we can just kick it, or at your place, baby, we can go to the park. Like, if that's what you really want to do.
Rejection.
No,
they're not. If they cheat on you and you cheat on them, the worst thing. A man's emotion, his emotions is the worst thing. Because when he in his feelings, Y'all think that when women are in their feelings, they're like we can't control them or we too emotional? No, ain't nothing like an emotional man.
Mm-hmm.
So
The untamed emotional man. They're the ones.
and they don't know how to deal with their emotions because that was something too. I had a man tell me that. I don't know how we got in this conversation, but he basically said that he has to always be hard. A man, he's supposed to be hard, and a woman is supposed to be sweet. He's hard for himself and the woman. In a sense, I can agree. A man is hard. A man is taught, to be hard, do not cry, gotta be strong, don't be afraid of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But, and I think all of those things should be taught to a man. But I do feel like a man should be able to feel, if that makes sense, express himself emotionally, because when it comes to something that hurts your feelings and your emotions are out on your sleeves, you don't know how to deal with it because you've been taught
to suppress it,
to put it back in the back of your mind. So when it's one of those moments to where you can't control it, then you act out. You do all kind of stuff that you didn't mean to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now I can't say this. Maybe it's like a gift and a curse that I had. Most men that I have ever dated or been in a relationship with, they tend to like be more open about their emotions, and I respect that. I would take a lot of their stuff to the grave. I would never probably repeat it. So
yeah, I've been in a relationship where a man, like, he has been emotional, or he's been able to be that person, where he's let that out. But I still feel like
something was missing.
No, I'm not gonna say missing, but I'm gonna say a man's gonna be emotional to a certain extent.
Right.
So I still feel like he was himself, and he was letting me know, cause he cared. He cared, and he knew that was something that I guess I wanted. So he did it, but to a certain extent, it's still, I'm a man at the end of the day.
I know you asking for a mile, but I'm gonna give you a quarter of it.
I seen something today on Instagram, and it was like the lady was like, "You ready to apologize?" I think he was a Pisces or something, and he was like, "Apologize for what?" I didn't apologize for what I said. I apologize for the way I delivered it.
Like
oh
me.
My God!
Yeah,
I was laughing so hard. He was like, "Cause I mean all that shit, but I'm sorry that it came off like that."
That sounds like me.
That's a man though. That's
Yeah.
a man,
That's why y'all would say I sound like a man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You act like a man.
I softened up,
But you know what? All of my friends, all of my lady friends have these men mentalities. Like, y'all are tough like men. Most of y'all are. I don't really think I have any women friends that are soft, or my friends be dogging the men out, baby.
Cause they ask for it sometimes, and it's like now I'm in a place in life where I don't have to dog you out because I'm not gonna let it get that far. Like it's not gonna get beyond that, and I'm letting you know off top. You're not. This is not the dog. Now, this ain't the playground you want to play on. So have some decorum when you come over here. If you like me, let's do the damn thing. Let's see how far it goes. But the moment you start acting a fool, I'm immediately going to be turned off. Like the I ain't gonna say that. But it was a guy that I liked. I really liked him. The last little situation that I worked with, he just can't get it to fucking together. About what it was that he wanted from me.
And that's another thing. If you gotta think about what you want and you don't
want
know you
me.
unsure, leave me alone.
Yeah, you don't want me.
I'm gonna make me a shirt. I'm gonna ask my uncle to make me a shirt. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't know if I want it on the back or the front. Leave me alone. Before you even get started, leave me alone.
Put down your requirements.
No requirements.
Okay.
Leave me alone.
I'll probably put some requirements. How many kids you got? It's important. My car only says 3 in the back. I just need to make sure.
Oh, that's funny. I had he's like a childhood friend, hair, Saturday. And he just got out of school. He has 2 small kids, and he has like a little toddler. And he has a grown daughter or whatever. And this is my friend, y'all. I'm not talking about him. This is just something funny. So Jersey was talking to him. He has dreads, and Jersey daddy has dreads. So anytime, like, I'm not being funny, but anytime she sees a man that has dreads, she just takes to him. So she was talking to him or whatever, and he was like, "Kids love me." And I was like, "Don't say that." I was like, "You got some kids, she can come play with your kids." Being funny, he was like, "Wait a minute. My back seat is sewn up.
Okay.
And when he said
It's
that,
a done deal.
laugh. We both bust out laughing. I said, you know what, you're not lying.
It's
He
true.
was like, I don't got no room for no car seat.
Girl.
He was like, we got to put in somebody's lap. I was like, don't worry about it. Don't put my back
That's
in
ghetto.
somebody's
Car seats
lap.
are ghetto.
They are, but
They are ghetto. Listen, I had my brother's girls, and I was trying to get them car seats in a car, and so I was like, just guarantee a minute, y'all. I'm trying to put in.
they're hard to
You know
strap
what one of them little helpers said? She thought, it's not that hard, TT. Oh my God, like I know you didn't.
So once you put your car seat in here, get your ass.
Okay, you do it then. Shit, let's see how it go. But yeah, I love them though. But car seats I get on. Like I'm it's not that hard, TT. How dare you?
Right.
But for me, like I said, my back seat it only sits 3 in the back. So this is it. You know, of course, somebody's like, well, what if he buys you a new vehicle? Let's talk about that. That means he has some extra funds. Because the way these car financing rates are set up,
They're expensive.
Yeah, he got a little extra funds. So that means he's able to monetarily provide for me. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I take in that.
That's a
You
plus.
know. That is a plus. That is a plus. Because if you have that many children, you gotta be able to provide for them. Because I go from having to buy, you know, one meal. Me and my baby went out to eat earlier. I spent maybe, because of how I eat, I only eat sides anyway. So I spent like maybe $20-something, close to 30. If I bring your motherfucking kids,
But you know what though? I don't mind.
like
I don't,
100.
I do not mind a man that has kids as long as he take care of his kids.
Right,
I don't mind that.
right.
Now the only issue that comes with a man that has kids is the baby mamas. I don't have time for your baby mama. I'm not dealing with it. I don't want to feel a way about your baby mama. Nothing. Like I don't want to feel like you may be liking her. She may like you. I don't want to feel like none of that because it's a lot.
That's what gives me pause about the little young one.
It's a lot.
That gives me
Now,
pause.
if you got kids and you got a baby mama and she respecting me, then let me take that back because they can respect you and still gonna do what they want to do. But
Right.
it needs to. It has to be different. It has to be one of those situations where I'm like, okay, I know it's about the kid. Like when the mom is comfortable where I can drop the kid off and pick it up, which I don't have to do that. I don't want
Right.
to step on anyone's toes, but in the case where dad can't step in and your kids come into my house and I have to step in, I do not mind because your kid's gonna be taken care of.
Right. They will take care
Your
of
kid,
it.
like if we have to go somewhere, if we going somewhere and you didn't see what your kid need, I'm gonna make sure your kid got what your
Right.
kid need. Like
I'm
if we
combing
gonna all
hair.
look like we need to look.
Comb hair, brush hair.
I'm definitely washing and braiding some hair.
Yes.
I'm doing that.
And see, I think I have been blessed all these years, and I don't want to sound like my ex-husband's like a whore or something, but you
Don't
know,
talk about your homeboy
yeah,
like
but the relationships, the women that he's had around my daughter, I've never had any issues with. They've all been respectful. My daughter's
I'm
like
not ready
them.
for that.
Yeah, it's tough. I can say this. It was a little tough at first because it's like, well, hold on now.
When she-
But I also
when she-
had to understand that, you know, I don't want his ass, so you need to do what you need to do also. And if my daughter's going to be with you guys, you know, make sure she's dressed good. You know, I'm going to sit her with clothes anyway, just because I liked how my baby, I wanted her to dress a certain way. You know,
Yeah,
pretty pink
she gonna be how she need to be, but I'm just not ready for it right now. I'm trying,
You
know,
trying?
but I would rather her be. Not saying that her, you know, not saying I know it's gonna happen, but I would rather her be a little older to where she kind of understands. Mommy has a home, daddy has a home, which I'm sure she
Right.
understands it now. But mommy has a home, daddy has a home. Daddy has a girlfriend, mommy has a boyfriend.
Right.
This is Miss such and such. This is Mr. such and such. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I would rather it be like that where she's not confused because she's still where she may say mama, she may say daddy. You know? But she's learning, so she do know her names. But you know, it's just not something it was just too fast. Too fast for me, just too fast. Nothing against anyone, I just, you know, that's my baby.
I understand.
You know?
Like I said, and I've been down that road.
And you
It's
know,
not easy.
when you wait, I feel like I had kids kind of late compared to my friends.
Yeah.
You know.
Because my baby can watch your baby.
Yeah, you know,
It's
like
like,
most of
damn,
my
now
friends'
shit.
kids, big kids, and I'm like, hold on, y'all, gotta find a babysitter. Because kids don't just go to sleep or go in a room and chill while we drinking and whatever.
Right.
She want to be right there with her straw in your face.
Right.
You know, so it's like when you have them at a late age, you kind of want to try to do it not perfect but semi-perfect. You want to make everything just has to be a certain type of way. You know, and of course, in the most case, I feel like I'm doing great, but it's still some things that are like, dang, you know, I still wanted this to go this way or be a little different, but it works.
I know how you feel. And I think that's why I have not had any more children. I only stopped at one. Because it's like, you know, I don't want to. The first time wasn't the perfect time. I get that. And we still did it the unorthodox way. However, I did know if I had any more children, I explained this to every man I was with. If I get pregnant, let me tell you something. You know, this is a duality right here. So that means you are prepared to take the responsibility. Now, if he says, I don't want this baby, then I'm going to have to make that decision if I'm going to be a single mother or if I'm going to do it by myself. I'm not prepared to do it by myself. I'm just not. I ain't.
So
that's why I don't want a kid.
I feel like I can do it by myself. But when you say do it by yourself, you say do it by yourself like being not like when you say do it by yourself where the dad's not doing nothing but just a single mom where it's just you and the kid every day at home. I didn't want that. Like I really, really was pushing hard for it to be mom and dad in the home with kids.
Right.
Just because I didn't have that.
Yeah.
Like that's I think, and that's when it comes to being by myself. That's the up and down part. That's one of the main things because I wanted that, like, you know, that's just something I wanted. You know, because when she see her dad, daddy, you know, or mommy, and dad leave. Like the other day, we went by her dad's house to get her stuff, and he always come over. Like, her dad is a great dad, y'all. He's a great dad. Despite anything me and him have went through or may go through now, if I call him and say anything about Jersey, he's coming. I can't say that. And he's I feel like he gives her that love that I didn't get when I was a kid.
Right.
So, like, you know, he always come. If she's in the backseat, he normally always walk over to the backseat. I'd be like, she ain't back there. He still walk over like he checking. I'm like, she's not in here. But he always walk over and he talk to her, ask her how her day been in school, and they may laugh or whatever. And like the other day, he told her he loved her, but he closed the door. She said, Daddy, I want a kiss.
Aww.
I said, come give her a kiss. She said she want a kiss, so he gave her a kiss. He said, you good? She said, yeah. And I'm like, you know, so it's just like one of them things for me that's hard. Now, I can do it by myself, but do I want to do it by myself? No. I don't want to. It's hard work being a mom. Like this weekend, I needed a break, so I just needed a break. Just time to myself. Right. Sometimes you just need that time to relax. I literally have laid around all day, y'all.
Cause I think this was your first off day in weeks.
Because
this was like my
working
first.
On doing hair.
Yesterday was like my first off day. I think we worked like 2 weeks straight at one point.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's important to take those rest days, you know. And like you said, can I do it alone? Absolutely, I can.
I don't want to though.
But I don't want to.
No,
I don't want to do it.
And it goes to like. You hear like women, I don't need no man. I need a man. I need somebody to look
at my gas, take the trash out.
Tell me I'm beautiful, or ask me how just ask me how my day going. I've had a bad day.
Wrap my dreads around your head.
Yeah. Or be like, babe, go take a shower. I'm a cook. Oh, okay.
Okay.
You know, I need that.
The house is clean. All of that is important.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, as black women, we have been conditioned over the years that mentality. I don't need no man. You don't need no man because I do.
I need a man.
Okay.
Lord, again, this is Donata. Look, I'm coming to you with an open heart, an open mind. I need a man, okay? Amen. Seriously.
Specifically a good man.
Now he know what kind of man I need.
Fine man.
He know what kind of man.
With good sex. Because the guy said be specific. Good sex.
Right.
Okay, like, yes.
Jesus, that's important.
Who's a provider monetarily? Good paying job.
Yes, indeed.
A business owner. We gotta be specific in these, okay?
Yeah, and let's talk about that business owners. I think owning your own, like it's kind of like one of those things where people be like, well, I own my own business, what I'm gonna do? All I can say is, if you have a plan and you can visualize your business being successful and working, it will work.
Right.
But if you do not have a plan, it will not work.
Right.
With that being said, I am one of them people right now. I don't have a business, but I want a business. I can't. Like, I'm so over somebody telling me how I gotta work and what I gotta do. I be want to tell my manager, you do it. You get somebody else to do it.
You do it, bitch.
The way I be looking, and they know. My coworker say, you always want, you want to get rolled up. I don't want to get rolled up. I can express myself.
You can. It is not a crime to do so.
If she can walk over here and tell me,
I can look at you any kind of way.
She could have did it.
Right.
I'm over it.
And the business, because I have a business that is on the back burner right now, and
I don't know why, y'all, because she did her business a full year and did not work no job.
I did.
And we did everything we wanted to do.
I did.
So,
I was making good money.
And there's no reason why her business is still not running the way it should be
It's
running.
stressful.
You had nothing else to do.
It was during COVID. I can't say it was during COVID. It's called Love Aviance. I made candles, waist beads, bracelets.
I wish I
Yanni
know waist
sleeves.
beads, but I can't right now.
I can't either because that was just. But
right.
all of that, like, it's a holistic business. Love Aviance. Eventually, I would get back to it. Probably once the
We turning up this summer.
Yeah, once the summer's kind of
Y'all, Miami's approaching. That's all I got to say.
we cutting up this summer. We already got some trips planned for us, and hopefully I can probably be the man because I don't think they here in this city that we at.
They ain't in Miami. I can tell you that now.
Girl,
That's just fun.
because these Negroes in my text line are not consistent about trying to take me out. I got a few that possibly want to like really date me, but these are not the men that I want. And I know.
They don't know because I met a so I had a friend, old friend, she DM'd me on IG. And she was like, hey, I got somebody asking about you. I'm like, hey, who are you talking about? She was like, hey, he a doctor. I'm like, and who is he? Not like, she was like, all I'm gonna say is he a doctor and he think you pretty and talk to him. Should have won my first mind.
No personality?
This is
It was a trash conversation?
Yeah. Like, I don't care because
they assume that they can lead with that. I'm a doctor.
Yeah, but when the conversation, like when we
it.
got into a conversation, I never asked him what he did because I didn't want him to be like, oh, I'm a doctor, I'm this, I'm that. I just asked him like, how does your work schedule go? Like, what do you do? I didn't say what you do, but I kind of just like asked around like, how does your week go?
Right.
Oh, well, I'm always busy, and I guess he was waiting on me to say, what do you do? I already know what you do. I don't care what you do. I don't care about none of that. We can't even have no intelligent conversation.
Right.
So then he said, well, you're young. I said, you're only 6 years older than me.
He said you're young. Okay, depending.
But then he said, but you're mature. We have not talked no more.
Okay,
You were searching for me. I was not searching for you.
I understand where he's coming from with the you're young.
We in the
part.
same. We're both in our 30s.
Okay.
Okay, so
Hey,
we're not
okay, I
20.
get what you're saying.
He
But
has 2 kids.
for
He has
me-
a 12-year-old, a something-year-old. I have a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I understand where he's coming from though.
where he coming from?
Cause you are younger
I am younger
than
but-
him.
Yeah, but
He might
He-
want
he-
somebody his age. He was like, oh, I thought she was
I
my age.
said, what is it that you're looking for? Oh, I just need some friends.
Oh, okay. See that's what the disconnect is.
Right.
Cause
You need to find
you
some
be
other
clear
friends.
and precise. Explain to me
I know what
you
you're
want.
looking for.
You want some pussy?
Yeah.
That's what he want. He wants a cookie
He
cat.
ain't getting it.
He ain't getting that, homeboy. It's a wrap.
And that's another thing. I'm so.
So he talked himself out of a nice little date. That's what it sound like.
Yeah, he talking something else.
See, these
He
niggas
actually had
funny.
asked me to meet him somewhere, and I agreed, and I didn't want to, but I was like, okay,
Did you meet him?
no. Wanna know why?
Why?
He never hit me up no more. And you think I was hitting him up?
Was it cute?
He was alright.
He was like, it's the personality. Like, I don't care your accolades either. You still gotta listen. A ugly man with a good personality can get some coochie out of a woman. Okay.
Because they. So
I dated some medium ugly men.
This is a question. Do you think ugly men know they're ugly?
Yeah, they know they ugly.
So
That is why
they be like that because that's why they be so like caring and so
But
passionate.
their personality is top tier.
Because they know they're ugly.
Yeah.
So
You gotta make up for
Do you
it.
feel like you can take the ugly man and make him nice looking?
Bitch, yes.
Why you have to look at me like this?
Yes.
So,
I've dated men who were like,
so when you say ugly, what are you saying? Explain, because like a nice smile can make a person look
nice.
Nice. He could be maybe not the cutest features, but he have a nice smile. Maybe keep his hair cut and smell good, and he's not really ugly anymore, right?
I'm gonna say this, by public social
Because that
standards.
same ugly nigga, when other women see him with you, they be on his trail.
They do.
They
do.
on his trail.
But it's the swag. It's, if he dresses
And
nice.
if he got to smell good.
If he has the cologne, because pheromones can make you do some shit. So okay, like ooh, if somebody only walk past you smell, you like
I was in the store. Me and Jersey was in Old Navy last Sunday, and a lady walked past me. She said, "Your perfume smells wonderful," and I was like, "Thank you." But who got that on? But I guess so. That's true. But that's just something I was thinking about.
It do. You smell good. Like your face gotta match the cologne somewhat, but somewhat. But like I said, I'm okay. I'm not down for just looks because I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea.
I am the cup of tea.
I know
and
my
that is what it
insecurities.
is.
I've had my insecurities. I know my insecurities. And those insecurities that I have, typically men don't even be thinking about.
As long as I don't want no big bag.
I'm in the process of losing more weight. So since January or February, I have been down about 15 pounds. So,
So I lost a little weight last year. And I've picked up a little weight, but it's not like noticeable pickup. But I think I'd rather be around my size now. I don't want to be too skinny. Men don't like skinny women.
No, they don't. But unfortunately for me, I have to get down to a certain size for my job. Not I would say necessarily just for my job, but to get a certain run time or something. Like I have to get down to a certain weight. But
You think that's gonna make you run fast or something?
yes,
Oh,
it do.
okay.
It do.
You might as well just put on your bra and your panties. You can run fast.
Just I'm a little bit I am thicker than cold fucking grits. Like I'm not exaggerating. I realize that I'm like 5'1" and I'm thick. So it's heavy. This ass is heavy when I run. Shit.
I'll take it.
Girl, you can have it. You can have that thing. But like I said, so since our topic was men who talk out of. Hopefully this week I have better rapport with
Your lunch date?
Well, I have a lunch bae, y'all. I have a lunch bae, and I call him that. He's not like my bae, but I call him lunch bae because oftentimes we sometimes get our lunch together. We might eat our lunch together. We haven't ate lunch in a while. We just kind of like gotta get our lunch, but I can confide in him about men that I'm talking to, and he gives me like true, honest opinion, and I love that. I enjoy that. It's something that I have enjoyed, and no, he's not going to be my man either. He's not, but I can say he's told me about obviously sometimes your approach can push a man away. Also, although we talking about how men can talk themselves out of some coochie. Us women can talk ourselves out of a date too, and I'm working on that.
Your mouth is.
It is.
It's
foul.
It's poison.
Really?
Yes.
I'm working on it.
No, you're not.
I
She's
am.
not, y'all.
I have.
She said whatever. People say, my mom tell me that I say anything. This helper say anything.
I'm working on it. I have. I feel like I truly have. I don't say too much. And listen, I am getting it full force because my 14-year-old, oh my God, I want to batter up today. It's like, you heifer. Like, and then she'll be like, well, I get it from you. And it's just like, I know this. Like, so it's like, it is tough. And I'm working on that. Like, I truly am working on expressing myself, but being tactful in how I talk to men. you know, because sometimes they do say dumb shit. So now when they say dumb shit, I'm just gonna correct you tactfully. Like, now why would you say that? Because you know, like I'm talking to a guy on the phone, and he end up. It just slipped out. He called me nigga, and I'm just like, I ain't your motherfucking nigga. Like, who the fuck you talking to? What's wrong with you? Like, you want a hood nigga from the block or something? Like, go in
that
there.
drove me crazy. Is when somebody told me, "Girl, you crazy." You just like opened up something that you did, like you.
I'ma show you now.
Ooh,
You about to
you
get
told me I was crazy as fuck.
crazy ass fuck.
Yeah, I was crazy. As fuck.
Ooh.
He was like, "Girl, you crazy." He texted to me, and they text like burnt the whole.
Was
thing.
it like a cute? You so
No,
crazy,
no,
or like
no,
you're
no,
crazy, like
no, we were
angry,
beefed out.
beefed out.
Yeah,
Okay, bet it up,
yeah.
bet it up. Now I'm at the age where I'm not. I don't act a fool because I listen. I used to be called the burglar.
When you're
Yeah.
silent with a person and you just move differently, a person do not understand that. And I'm learning that the more. You just gotta be quiet.
Cutting folks off.
Be quiet.
Like I said, it's a few Negroes on my phone right now. You got, if you watching, you got a few seconds left to be texting me. You
I'm
got
not even texting back.
it.
We are about to wrap this up though, you guys. I do want to challenge everybody to something. This week, me and Ivy we're doing a fast for 3 days.
3.
And I actually want to do it. I want to make this a month-long thing for me. I just want to see what I can do within a month. So I'm doing juice for 3 days. Juice and water is my goal. I got some sugar-free gum, but juice and water. She's doing nothing but water.
For 72 hours?
Yeah, so
72 hours.
if she don't come back on the next podcast, you know what happened. But in the meanwhile, you guys tap in and let me know if this is something you guys can do, and if you did do it, how did that turn out for you?
Yes, because we're gonna be checking in. I guess we'll upload our results. I guess our starting weight and then our ending weight in 2 weeks.
Yeah, and like in this time, I'm gonna take this time to kind of, when you down like this, you have nothing but time to think. So I'm gonna take this time and try to kind of evolve a little bit.
Elevate.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna strip my mental down because I ain't gonna have no food, so it's gonna be me and the mind only. But yeah, until next time, you guys.
Bye, y'all. I think I'm gonna be okay with the 70. Like I said, I've done it, but I'm serious though.
Okay.
So I think I might